Tolentino. I did not get to go to the Philippines, but that's okay, because I've learned so much throughout this pageant. At the very beginning, I actually wasn't really a pageant girl. I didn't grow up thinking, oh, I want to be Miss Universe, or I'm going to join a pageant one day. To me, my dream was actually more modeling and creating whatever my mind wanted to create, which was normally in fashion. But this was a really rough, spiritual, personal journey. It was something so difficult because my parents didn't really want me to do it at first. So at the time of rehearsals, I had to get public transportation just to make it, and that was it was really rough, and it was challenging for me to go outside of my boundaries. Just to go out of your way to really fulfill what you really think is in your heart to do. So because of that, I got stronger, and to get like $400 to pay for your fees, that was a journey too, because I figured out a way to get $400 without being employed, which is, just asking around, telling your story. It's kind of lame, like you have a box with you and you're like, hey, I'm joining this pageant, but it's not what it seems. Like, I'm really joining it because I really think it's meant to be, that it's something that God just put upon me and that I have to, face. And then, if they listen to me, like, they feel me, then they would give me some money, like $5, because I would say, hey, if I ask 80 people $5, I would get to 400. So I kept going and going and going. I was like, this is working. But not gonna lie, the first 5, it was rejections. So I was like, what am I doing? How am I gonna get to 400? But that was very challenging. It was rough, but I'm great that I overcame that. So that was one of the biggest things to. Also, throughout the pageant, it was very mind challenging. Although it is a competition between 11 other girls, I've learned so much. It's like more of a competition within yourself. It's like how to get rid of the negativity and think positive. Because, me coming into this pageant, I was like, I'm not doing this right, I'm not fitting into this field, but you have to get rid of that negativity and focus on, doing your purpose here, whatever God calls you to do. So it was really rough, and the work ethic to have this pageant walk was really sickening, and it was ridiculous, because like 2 weeks before the pageant, it was sleep, eat, walk, practice this S-walk that I don't even know, but I looked it up on YouTube, and without the friends and certain people that I talked to in the pageant industry, I wouldn't have known the pageant 411. So it's also getting out there and finding your research and information and doing it yourself. So because of that, the pageant day was a really memorable experience. And so if I want to take that mindset of the pageant and put it towards my future endeavors, I just know that I will go forward because of how hard I worked in the pageant and how much I have overcome. Yeah, that was it.
What is your major in college? Business?
My major. I go to Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising here in downtown LA, and I major in digital media, which consists of video editing, special effects, motion graphics, sound editing.
I thought maybe since you were very successful in raising 400, you'd go into business.
Oh, no, that's just, anyone can do that. It's just,
oh no? Raise 400?
No, really, it's just effort. It's easy math and effort. Yeah.
So you talked a lot about how you changed from the pageant, what you got from the pageant experience.
Right.
And you said beforehand that you weren't really a pageant girl. What do you think that you brought to the pageant that kind of changed the pageant, like to the image of a pageant girl, since you placed so high?
I think it was the work ethic that I did, and sometimes when you think of a pageant girl, you think you're supposed to be, very outgoing and like kind of very. It's a pageant girl. It's a standard type, and I felt like I was a little bit more tomboyish. I felt that, although I was outgoing, I thought I wasn't more like sophisticated and classy. I'm a little bit more rough. But really, I felt that I brought in a different edge, that I was more genuine. Because at the very beginning, I didn't really care for the crown, but I mean, the whole journey of it was finding a reason to be a part of it. It's because I felt that the crown was beauty with a purpose, and I was like, wow, I connect to that because my whole life I was living for fulfilling my God-given destiny, which was finding your purpose here. I believe everyone has a purpose here, and I learned that when I was 18, and because of that, I thought about the talent that I've had and how to fulfill that as your purpose here. So definitely bringing a genuine person, any kind of tomboyish or, you know, you don't have to be standard pageant type. I would just bring any person along to the pageant. Yeah.
So I've spoken to you girls before, and you know I'm a little bit on the edge about whether to join or not. I'm borderline, yes. So from your experiences, this is a question for all three of you. How has this influenced your daily life, and how has this influenced, let's say, school, work? Was it worth the sacrifices, and how was it difficult? Did you work around all those challenges well, or were there some things where there were some parts that gave you pause, drop out, or say, okay, I cannot take this into my life?
Okay, well, I was one of the runaways from the pageant. Like when I decided to do it 2 weeks, I said, no, Judith, I'm not going to do this because I'm not going to put like my whole heart into it, then I'm just going to step out. But, you know, I really had to listen to my heart because this was, you know, although you're not fully used to this kind of like opportunity, like a pageant, you know, I was not used to this area. I felt that it was something I have to overcome, I have to explore because I've never been to the Philippines. You know, I had to learn that area, and how do I bring it to daily life? Well, it's the mindset, pretty much, this strong mindset of mine. It's all about mastering your mind, and every time I feel lazy or I feel like, you know, I'm just not giving my full 110% on any subject, if it's school or even work or anything, I just go back to my pageant days and think, wow, if you have this kind of work ethic, you bring it on to your future endeavors, you know, you will just go forward, whatever it is, even to the smallest things, you'll like focus. Yeah, that's my